Hi, good afternoon. My name is Verónica, and today I will be talking you about the 7 emotional wounds from childhood. With this topic, I want you to realize that our behavior as adults and how we are in our environment is a consequence of how we were treated as kids. So I hope to catch your attention and that you enjoy this presentation. So, what are they? Um, there are 7 wounds that mark our lives. As kids, not all of us has them, but most of us do. And this can occur in the early stages of childhood. So I'm going to walk you through each and every one of them. So it is well known that kids are like sponges and they absorb every experience, um, both positive and negative. So everything that happens in our childhood shapes our personality. So these are the 7 wounds: fear of abandonment, rejection, intrafamily violence, injustice, humiliation, betrayal, and fear of the unknown. So first, we have fear of abandonment. It happens when our parents can assume the role of a protective figure, lack of company, or absent parents, or lack of attention. It can be one of them, two, or all of them combined. So we will grow as insecure and emotionally dependent adults based on the fear of being abandoned. So these persons are more likely to be lonely and have difficulty making relationships, friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, those types of relationship, because they are very shy and they don't have the interest to contact people because of this fear. Next, we have rejection. Sadly, sometimes parents can reject their children, so that ends up creating a feeling of insecurity. Constant rejection will create a self-rejection process, and later as an adult, we will never feel satisfied with our achievements and we will feel inferior to everything and everyone, making our number one priority to satisfy others just to feel enough. Okay, next we have intrafamily violence. First, I want to say that violence is not treated with violence. So punishments, beatings, and acts of violence shouldn't be a part of a kid's life, because consequences can be abusive adults, lack of anger control, and repeat the same behavior in their adult environment. So, for example, when a kid grows up in an environment of violence, it is more likely to repeat the same to their partner or their kids. So it is very important to leave the kids out of violent environments. Then we have injustice. Ever since we're little, we build the sense of justice. So a kid is capable to know when they are in an unfair situation. And when this occurs repeatedly through their lives, um, it nourishes the idea that they don't deserve attention and creates an insecure and pessimistic adult that is always waiting for failure. So when this happens, I don't know, when you are a person with this kind of wound, you're more likely to be pessimistic with every idea. I don't know. Um, for example, you want to try for a new job. Then you get to the interview, you do it, and later you say, "Oh my God, I won't be chosen." or I did this, I did that, and you are sabotaging yourself because of these insecure and pessimistic thoughts. Then we have humiliation. When a kid grows in an environment where they receive constant humiliation, like abuse, mocking, and denigration, they will grow with low self esteem and have a tendency to depression because they will feel like a burden to their friends and family. Next, we have betrayal. I want to start with an example here. So when we were kids, many times our parents used to promise us many things that they didn't fulfill. For example, your mom tells you that when you were little, that she will be for your competition and she will be there, and then she's not there, and she keeps making and breaking the same promise one and again and again and again and again. It will create the feeling that the kid can't trust anyone, because that way they can avoid suffering and getting false hope. So they end up becoming insecure adults. Lastly, we have fear of the unknown. As kids, many of us were afraid of the dark, insects, ghosts, heights, and many other things. And there's a time where we need to face our fears. Um, and sometimes our parents don't care or help us enough, and they end up making us feel like cowards. And the main consequence as an adult is that they are afraid or have anxiety to change or try new things. So, for example, a person with this wound um, will have the same routine as always. It will always stick to the things he knows. He won't be trying new things because he's afraid of the outcome. He doesn't know if it's gonna be a mistake or if it's gonna be okay to do it. It's always looking for others' opinion, and it's always worried about that. So it is important to know that as wounds as they are, they can also be healed with the help of a professional like a therapist. So we can grow as an adult aware of our emotions and learn to let go of the pain, and most important, forgive ourselves and forgive our parents. So I hope that with this, you can know that if you have or you identified with one of these wounds, that you can get help and be a better person and know how to control your feelings, and that it's okay if you feel like that, but you can get the help that you need. So that will be all for today. I hope that you have enjoyed and learned something. And thank you.